Hey guys, night Really? Really? Really?
Yes.
Don't be a butthead. Hey, stop it. Don't be a butthead.
Ow.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You don't want to freaking mess with the old man. Anyhow.
Who's talking?
Really?
Who's talking?
Okay, guys, sorry.
Wrist. Child abuse.
Child abuse. Anyways, we had a little accident. Well, actually, I say we. What really it should be.
Who's we?
Yeah, exactly. It should be me. We took it out and well, we did take it out.
But
it was both of us.
But I didn't break it.
No, you did not break it. I broke it. I'm
Twice.
fully admitting that I broke it, but I've fixed it.
Twice.
Okay, I broke it the first time. Anyways, can we get to the point? I broke it. Okay,
That's
so
besides the point.
anyways, the caster block here is
You.
yeah, well, nothing I can do about that. I don't have model hands. I'm not pretty. Caster block here is busted. I believe that's what they're called, casters. I'm not sure. I don't have full on have the all the facts, but I snapped that thing right in half. I cut it. I hit a pole on this side and it just tore the wheel back. So we broke. I broke. Exactly. I broke the caster, and also I think they call this the wishbone. I don't know, but yeah, I snapped that too. I hit hard. So I'm wondering how bad I damaged. Like, I may have bent the pins in here. I'm not sure. I don't really know if I did or not, because if I broke that bar right there, that means I must have had enough force on here to push that back. But let me just show you real quick the parts that we bought to replace it. I would have went and got aftermarket stuff, but the problem was they didn't have the stuff I wanted, so I'll have to order it in the future. But like I said, we're still in the new phase here. I need that receipt.
You don't need that.
Yeah, I do. I need that receipt.
No, you don't.
What if something doesn't work? What if that fan doesn't work?
Well, say that my mom put it in her purse, got crumbled up in some stuff.
Okay, I need the receipt, Oscar. Don't do that until I know everything works. But here's the parts. Here's the part number. Let's see, I believe Traxxas. Or is that the same part? Does that look like the same part to you? I guess it is.
And it's gone.
What?
You know that one episode of South Park, where Stan makes a bank account. He's putting some money in his bank, and then he's all like, and it's gone.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode.
He fixed this up, crash it into the pole, and it's gone.
It'd be like that. You'd be like, oh look, $400. I got $400. I'm gonna go buy a remote control car. Go buy a remote control. Open it up, and it's gone. That's exactly what happened with my remote control helicopter. That's exactly what happened.
I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, I had bought it. $200 later, got it home, made in flight, and it's gone. Anyways, so that's it. That's the damage. Sorry, we just kind of rambled on a little bit. It's fine. I also noticed the ECU. I believe this is called the ECU. I think it's just the brains of the system, so I'm going to call it the
brain.
The brain. We'll say the brain. The brain, basically, we've got the Traxxas fan.
It's thinking too much, so we got to cool it off.
Yeah, exactly. It gets too hot. You put your finger on there after running it, especially on this battery. Well, actually not this battery, but this had a long run life. It was like 25 minutes we were out there running it, and it still has juice in it. Until I crash it, yeah. Let's move on. So we had to get the fan to cool that off a little. It just gets too hot. But yep, these are the parts. Caster blocks, 30 degree stock caster blocks. I was gonna get the RPM ones, but like I said, they didn't have them. So until, these were only a couple bucks. If you look, they were like $5. So down the road, if I do this again, I will buy the aftermarket ones. I can also get the aluminum ones, but if you look at our shocks and everything, how eaten up they are, I don't really want to get too much aluminum stuff because here's the problem. All the rocks from the yard are just going to destroy the anodizing. It'll look like crap. Down the road, I also want to get the Pro, what were those, the Pro Line shocks I was looking at? Yeah. Those are pricey, but, you know, that's it. You know what? I'm going to hit pause real quick, throw the cooling fan on there, and bring you back. So just give me 1 second. All right, guys, we're back. I just installed the fan. Move your hand.
Oh, okay.
Right there. Super simple. Like, not even all you basically plug this wire in and snap it down. That's it, literally. Okay, go ahead and plug it in. I'm wondering, I'm assuming it's probably just, I wonder if it's on a temperature or if it just comes on when you turn on the, there it is. Stop. Why are you touching it?
I can't.
It doesn't, I wonder if it speeds up when, sounds like it's speeding up. Yeah, sounds like it speeds up. Okay, cool. So at least it comes on. Basically,
that's cold.
Well, that's good because you want air flowing through over those cooling fans. But the only problem is, here's the only issue I'm a little bit concerned about, is where we go, where we drive, we run a lot of rocks and stuff. My only concern is a rock getting in there and, you know, killing off the fan. I mean, these fans are kind of expensive. This thing cost me like 25 bucks just for a little electric fan. Seems like a bit much. But maybe I can take like some screen or something and put it over that, so like it doesn't restrict the airflow, but it keeps some of the crap out of it. All right, guys. Well, like I said, we'll get this all put back together and then I'll fix it. So talk to you later. Guys, we're back with the Traxxas project. I'll show you real quick how it all went together. It actually, doing this part was super easy. That was really easy, but to get this bottom pin through, even though it's slightly bent, I used it anyways. It still went through both the thing. But to get that, you have to take off the wheel. And it's a lot easier to take off the wheel and do it that way. Now, to get these, the dog bone, or I call it the dog bone, it's some kind of connecting rod. These pins are a total pain in the ass. Like, and by the way, I was right to buy that pin that goes through, the pin that goes through here and connects the A-arm to that and then to the chassis and goes all the way through. I was right to buy one of those because my other one, where is it? I pulled it out. Here it is. It is bent. I thought it would be because, like I said, I hit the wheel at an angle. So basically, I hit the pole, which is obviously going to break that part right there where it snapped, but then also put a lot of stress on this A-arm. So, yeah, and that's what happened was, when I snapped this, because I hit the A-arm, which pulled this pin this way, which broke that, I call it dog bone, broke that dog bone, and that's, because when I went to, I didn't realize it, and I thought, you know, that's fine, I'll just put the new one on, and when I went to put the dog bone on, it wouldn't line up with that pin, it wouldn't go on, so that's why I was like, okay, I'm glad I bought those, when I did. So that's it, put the new pin in, got the new caster on there, left all the same adjustments, didn't make any other adjustments. If I start noticing it's towing in weird or whatever, I'll mess with it, but that's in. Pretty simple fixed. The thing I don't like about that is it's supposed to have, you guys know more about this than I do, is it supposed to have that much wobble in the wheel, or is my bearings like kind of going out, or do I need to actually tighten that up a little? Because I've noticed I've gotten a little, at high speeds I get a little bit of wheel slapping like that, where the car will kind of shake a little. Hey, maybe that's what's wrong with my Jeep too. This is actually give you the mechanics to figure out what's wrong with your real vehicles. Messing with RC cars. But that's it. Went back together pretty good. There's the little fan, and not a big hassle. Took me about an hour to do it just because I wasn't familiar, and I had to have my wife help me with this pin. That drove me literally crazy. I had to hold it with a pair of tweezers, and then she pushed on it with one of these, because we were trying to do it with the needle nose, but it's hard to get the needle nose in there and hold it without hitting the dog bone and not going into the groove. So that's it. All right, guys, that's it. Later.